Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is time to take a balance break. Go ahead and get yourself settled, whether that's seated or lying down. See what's available to you. Maybe that's leaning backwards, leaning forwards, resting your elbows on a table, resting your head on a pillow. What works for you now? Take a nice deep breath. Exhale with that little ha breath or sigh breath. Do another one of those and just listen for the clarity of your own air coming out. If it feels raspy and you need to reposition or clear your throat, go ahead and do that. And with the next ha breath, use that to mark the start of your practice this morning. We'll begin as we always do, in through your nose, out through an imaginary straw. As you exhale through that imaginary straw, just watch what happens to your breath. In time, perhaps 2 breaths, perhaps 2 weeks, your exhale will elongate. When you happen to notice that your exhale is twice as long as your inhale, go ahead and begin breathing all through your nose. The focus in your mind will still be in, out. If your breathing rate changes and becomes fast again, return to the straw, your first tool. We use that straw to allow a certain neurological response to occur and to help that path along. We add 3 check-in points. Check in, eyes. Eyes in a steady gaze, even if they're looking at the backs of your eyelids. Check in, face, relaxed. That means forehead, brow, eyes, cheeks, and mouth. Check in within your mouth. Invite ease to your tongue, your jaw, and your throat. Perhaps you're continuing to use the straw. Perhaps you've shifted to all breathing through your nose. Continue on even as the music shifts. There's a definite beat that will occur in this music. Let your body breathe with the rhythm of that. Don't make anything too big out of that. What would happen if you just allowed your breath to go with the flow, as your body hears that flow? Some of you will recognize this music. There's the sound of outdoors. Somewhere in the next 10 minutes, you'll be joined by kind of your adoring crowd of people that will cheer you along in this. Just know that that's coming somewhere. happens when you allow your body to just go along with the flow of this music, this sound. How does your body breathe itself? Just notice. Check in with your breath, and we'll look at the pace of your breath. Don't pace your breath. Just count how many seconds you inhale and how many seconds you exhale. Know that your rhythm is right where it's supposed to be as your body goes with the flow. For the next 4 or 5 minutes, we'll do some work with that. If you happen to be breathing in for 2 breaths, try breathing in for 4. If you're breathing in for 4 beats, 4 seconds, try elongating that to 6 or 8. And see what that does to the exhales. When in doubt, come back to your natural breath pattern. Let it establish. The work will be elongating the inhales to see the effect on the exhales. Check in. You may notice that the rhythm is not the same with each breath. If you're inhaling for 4, maybe one exhale is 8, maybe one is 12, maybe one is 13. Just watch. Your next change will be to add a couple of beats, a couple of more seconds to the inhale. The inhales are getting bigger. Nice passive exhale. Just count how long that takes. Your next exhale marks the end of your work. Return for the last 2 minutes and just watch your breath breathe as it wants to. With your next exhale, give that passive little ha, that sigh, marking the end of the practice today. Know that you can stay in calm for as long as you desire, that your body will amp up when it's called to do so, and you're only a couple of breaths away from getting right back here. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be back tomorrow, live at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Appreciate you being here with me live or in recording. Have a great rest of the day.